Hey guys, TehJew22 here, and welcome to another edition of TehJew22 Talks. Now, last time I was with my guest, uh, Jason RPG, and also formerly known as Pika Pika Pawa, and he and we had a wonderful time just talking about what happened from the first interview up to that point, and I had a wonderful time with him. It was just a lot of laughs, and I just had a great time, which is probably what I'm gonna have with my next guest. Now, my next guest is not just anybody, and he's not just a good friend of mine, which he is, but he's probably the best Toad that's not named after me. But well, actually, shameless plug, I know, but no, this guy is probably the best Toad that I've ever known. In the very short time, well, at least relatively compared to most of my friends, but I give to you probably the best Toad, the green Toad, and his name is
John C.
Not John Cena. What's up, people? Hi, guys. It's ToadTheGamer, and I'm like really nervous, even though I shouldn't be.
Well, hey, it's not like you're being interviewed by Walter Cronkite or
Yeah, I'd probably be like, "Oh no, I don't want to do this." I'd probably like not even know what to say. It's like, "Where are you from?" Face.
Where are you from?
Um. No, I'm just kidding.
I never knew you were from.
Yes, it's my favorite place ever. You should visit sometime.
Okay, just so you know, I am just joking around here, but
No, I can tell.
if you couldn't tell, but no, it is great to have TTG on the show, and really the first question I would like to ask is, where does the name Toad the Gamer come from?
Interesting story. I actually came up with it when I was in like 2012. I was like 12 years old when I was like, let's go with this because Toad's my favorite. Yay! And yeah, it's not very... I was just 12, wondering what my name would be, and just came up with this, and then that's where it stuck.
Wow, and the fact that you've definitely grown, well, not just in terms of age, I meant like in terms of your subscribers, and we'll get to that point in a moment, but I never would have known that. So that's something new for me, really.
Young me was not the best person, but I just came up with this. It was like the first thing that popped into my head.
That's just amazing, really.
Why, thank you.
Which then leads to my next one, and that is, how did you get into the Let's Play business?
I wanted to go into the Let's Play business for a really long time. I think since I was like, I don't know, 10. When I was like, I think when I was 14, I was like, hey, I should do this. I want to try it out. So I begged my mom to get me a capture card. She got me the Hapag HD PVR, and we tested it out, and we had no idea what to do. It was so complicated. After about, I don't know, 3 weeks, we finally got it to work. And then everything went smoothly. I was like so happy. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. Then after a week, the capture card broke. So we had to get an Elgato, and well, I've been using that ever since, and it works pretty much flawlessly.
Wow. I mean, of course, I can tell that some of your earlier videos were, like, audio-wise, it was kind of like you had to amplify the microphone.
Oh, audio-wise, it sucked.
Well, I was just trying to put it lightly, but okay, if that's what you think. But no. But no, the audio was extremely loud, more so than, well, and it's not even, actually, it was both the game and the commentary, actually.
Yeah, that's because I didn't know how to change until a friend told me.
Well, nonetheless, though, it's always nice to see classic TTG, Toad the Gamer, which is an abbreviation if you didn't know.
My voice since then has not changed at all.
Well, it's a little bit more refined. I'll give you that.
Oh, sure, if you want to put it that way.
Well, I mean, because at the time you were kind of like all over the place looking at those old videos.
Yeah, I was like so crazy. I was like, oh my god, this happened. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I'm just more chill. I'm like, oh, yay. I actually got a comment from someone one day saying he unsubscribed from me because I was apparently being a robot. And I was like, huh?
A robot? What?
No, not literally. He mean like I was being very monotone and stuff like that. But then I eventually was like, oh, you should resubscribe because I'm going to be like, not as monotone. And they actually listened to me. They resubscribed.
Wow.
Go me.
It. Oh my gosh. Um, I guess you can mention some of the. I think the first Let's Play, if I'm not mistaken, has to do with paper, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was the original Paper Mario. I was like, when I started, I was thinking, okay, this needs to be my first game. I love Paper Mario. It's a fun game. It's a bit long, but I think I can do it. And I originally planned to complete the game as a 100% walkthrough, but then all of a sudden, I think it was near the end, like after Chapter 7. You know how there are recipes and there's 50 of them?
You finished a recipe short, I take it.
Well, it's not just finishing a recipe short. It's the fact that I counted up every recipe nonstop. I kept skimming through my videos. Okay, I have this, I have that. Oh, I have this. What do I have to make? And it kept adding up to 49. No matter how I counted it, it still ended up at 49 out of 50. Maybe I just missed something, but back then I was like really stressed, so I just decided, yeah, screw it. It's not worth it. So I just didn't go 100% anymore, even though it was close.
Well, yeah. Of course, you. I mean, I probably would have went nuts myself if I had to try to find what it is that I was looking for. Nonetheless, though, I would have had to think that that was your first real adventure as a little toad.
Well, yeah, that was really stressful. I think it was after chapter 7, and I was already like 80% of the way done with full completion. I had, I think, all the star pieces, and only a few badges left. But eventually I got myself together, replayed through the game fully, and now I have an 100% file, which is pretty sweet.
Well, that's amazing, and well, I mean, there's a couple of other games, but I think that was the one game that started your Let's Play career, if I do say so.
Yeah, you'd think correctly, because that was the first game I did.
And I mean, how did you even? I was about to say, how do you even have the game? I'm pretty sure you didn't have an emulator for it.
No, I played it on my Wii. They have it on the eShop.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I forgot.
Fun, fun fact, I had the game on the N64 too, and when I first got it, it didn't work. I got it as a Christmas present from my uncle, and I was like, why isn't this working? And no other games worked on my N64, and I was like, no, let me play Paper Mario! And then that was right before our family trip to Florida. When we got back, we had a new N64 that my mom ordered. Then it worked. The feeling when you get a new game, you really want to play it, but you know you can't. So bad.
Wow.
And the reason why it wasn't working because my brother was playing Pokemon Stadium 2 and took the game out while the console was still on, and I think that broke it.
I guess that's what happens when you let your brother do stuff. I guess I don't know.
Oh, I didn't let him do it. I didn't know he was going to do that.
I didn't think so. Let's see. Other stuff I could ask you because there's so much I could ask you. I mean, other games that you have been doing, and in fact, one of those games happens to be Wii Party. I think it was called.
Yeah, that was the second one I did, and well, it doesn't even have that many videos, but for some reason it got quite a bit of views. One of them has 36,000, and heck if I know where
Thirty-six
that came
thousand.
from. Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
I mean, because
That's,
I
that's like a
have. Oh my God! Like, because I'm like approaching 10,000 plus views. I mean, I know 10,000 doesn't sound like a lot, and as does 36 to some big
to me
YouTubers.
to me it's a big deal though.
I would think
Uh,
so too. I mean, it's like, I mean, I know that views aren't everything, but I mean, a lot of views does help.
yeah, I think it gets like what, 70 every day? I don't know, somewhere around there. It didn't even start increasing in views till like December 2015 when it started getting like it got like 1,000 views in a week, and I was like, where is this coming from? It's
Wow.
crazy.
And
The video only has 52 likes, which is a really low ratio for the number of views, but to be fair, a lot of videos about Wii Party have a lot of views but low likes, so it's kind of understandable.
true. And but I mean, it was fun to just see you play the game and even root for you to win because you're my Toad
Oh, who
brother.
would root for themselves to win in a board game?
Well, of course, and
The only way I could see you not rooting for yourself is if you're so far behind, you know you're gonna lose, and you figure, might as well just root for someone else.
true, I guess. Um, I mean, so all right, so you told us how you got into the Let's Play business, but who inspired you? Like, who are your inspirations?
Inspirations. Well, I watched a lot of Slim Kirby and Chuck Conroy back in the day, and I still do. And I was like, oh, these people are doing these. They know how to do it. They've been doing it for a long time. It doesn't seem that hard. I think I can do that. And, well, that's where it started.
Same here. I mean, I practically uh, watched Slim Kirby, especially when he only had like 2,000 subscribers. That's crazy
I
to
saw
think.
your comments every now and then, even
Well,
like before I met you.
oh yeah, because I was the Blue Toad even then. But but yeah, those. I mean, I still remember Slim Kirby's. I think the last time I fully watched him was 2014, I think, because by that point I was watching more Let's Players that are around my subscriber cap. Instead, like in other words, I'm watching YouTubers as big as me, if not a little bit less or a little bit more. In support of them. So, but other than that, Slim Kirby's is without a doubt a Hall of Famer. If there was ever a Hall of Fame for Let's Players.
Which there isn't, and I don't know if there really should be, but if there was a Hall of Fame for Let's Players, then he probably would be on there.
And Chugga Conroy.
Yeah, we're all the Runaway guys all together. Either way,
Oh yeah, the Runaway guys are pretty cool.
I
Um,
love watching the Runaway guys. They're fun. It's so funny.